The Syrian government appears to have escalated tensions with Israel following a series of strikes aimed at disrupting Syria's capacity to act decisively and support Lebanese resistance groups like Hezbollah. These strikes, violating the territorial sovereignty of Syria, have become a cause for concern within the Bashar al-Assad government, still grappling with the aftermath of a decade-long civil war. The recent confirmation from the occupation force reveals airstrikes on Syrian army infrastructure, purportedly in response to rockets targeting the Golan Heights. Israeli combat aircraft also targeted Hezbollah positions in Lebanon, near Yarun. OMT News cited reports from the occupation force, which states that the rockets hit open areas, with some landing close to Golan communities, as seen in dashcam footage circulating on social media. Additionally, Occupation Air Force jets intercepted 2 drones, apparently launched from Syria toward northern Israel. While unverified, a video circulating online shows what is claimed to be the aftermath of the alleged drone attack. One aircraft was intercepted upon breaching northern Israel's airspace, leading to alarms sounding in the Golan Heights communities of Keshet and Katzrin, as reported by the IOF. Shortly after, another aircraft was intercepted en route from the east towards occupied territory. Tensions are escalating, raising questions about the occupation force's control over the Golan Heights. Since October 7th, there have been speculations that Syria might aim to reclaim the Golan Heights to bolster its domestic government support. This speculation is rooted in the notion that occupation forces facing challenges in Gaza could heighten tensions in the Red Sea and Lebanon. In such a volatile situation, Syria might attempt to reclaim the Golan Heights, while the occupation force is preoccupied with Palestinian resistance. The recent attacks on the Golan Heights might signal a preparation for such a move. However, there's deeper reasoning behind this decision to initiate hostilities in the Golan Heights. For the first time since the occupation began, Syria is contemplating using force to regain its territory. Efforts toward diplomacy have been tenuous, especially with the United States, a major supporter of the occupation that temporarily holds Palestinian lands, acting as a barrier to Syria's aspirations. On September 26, 2023, Syria took a diplomatic approach as its UN ambassador, Bassem Sabag, addressed the UN General Assembly, affirming that reclaiming the Golan Heights is an inherent right not open to compromise or pressure. Sabag, who is transitioning from his UN role to become Syria's Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs and Expatriates, accused Israel of violating the UN Charter and international humanitarian law by occupying Arab territories. He denounced Israel's imposition of citizenship on Golan Heights residents and exploitation of the region's resources, warning that Israeli authorities would be held accountable for their actions without impunity.
إن الجمهورية العربية السورية تؤكد مجددا على حقها المشروع باستعادة الجولان السوري المحتل كاملا وحتى خط الرابع من حزيران لعام 1967 مهما طال الزمن، وهو حق ثابت لا يخضع للمساومة أو الضغوط ولا يسقط بالتقادم، يكفله القانون الدولي وقرارات الأمم المتحدة ذات الصلة، وخاصة قرار مجلس الأمن 497 لعام 1981.
As tensions escalate in the Golan Heights, the motives behind warnings and diplomatic initiatives are becoming clearer. Syria appears determined to reclaim its territory, fueled in part by the region's natural resources, including its gas reserves. An investigation by OMT News allegedly suggests that the Syrian oil sector suffered a significant loss of $115 billion due to the occupation of the Golan Heights, alongside considerable political damage. Presently, approximately 20,000 Syrian Druze inhabit 6 remaining villages in the area, while over 21,000 Israeli settlers reside in Jewish-only colonies built on demolished villages. Within this region, AFEC Oil and Gas, an occupation-affiliated company, holds an exclusive license for exploratory drilling. AFEC is a subsidiary of Genie Energy Limited, a New Jersey-based company with former U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney as an advisor. Despite Israel's 1981 annexation claim, similar to the situation in East Jerusalem, the international community doesn't recognize this move. While citizenship was offered to the remaining indigenous Syrian population, most declined, holding Israeli-issued travel documents, categorizing them as stateless. These individuals now increasingly seek liberation by the Syrian government. Recent actions by the Syrian government and various resistance movements may prompt discussions about the return of this vital territory, known not only for its natural resources like gas, but also as a significant source of fresh water for both the occupation and neighboring Jordan. We encourage your support by sharing and liking this video to spread awareness. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest news from Palestine. Until next time, let's work towards peace.